Lemons Mazda RX8.
$500 my ass.
Now I'm gonna start with a little personal history on the Mazda RX8. Back when I was doing car magazines, we had back-to-back test cars. One was a C5 Corvette Z06, and the second one that followed immediately after was a Mazda RX8. Now my expectation getting into the RX8 was that I was gonna be totally underwhelmed by the power after spending a week behind the wheel of a Corvette Z06. And the truth was, yeah, the RX8 couldn't do ridiculous burnouts the way the Z06 did, but the RX8 also frankly had better handling, better steering, a better interior. There were a lot of things about it that really were better than the Corvette Z06. And I got to thinking, you know, God, if you could put the drivetrain from this into the Mazda, you'd really have something. I wonder if anybody's ever actually done that. So here we are many years later, and yes, several RX8s have fallen into the Lemons price range. Here's the catch. If there's a Lemons RX8, it's $500 for a reason. A lot of the problems center around that infamous rotary engine. And you know, we've had rotaries do well in Lemons, we've had rotary engine cars win a Lemons race. The reality is that they're so hit or miss. For everyone that's won a Lemons race, we've probably seen 10 that have spent the entire weekend in the paddock with the guys scratching their heads of like, well, you know, maybe if we were to get some pistons for next time, that would be a thing. So if you do find a $500 RX8, there's a pretty good chance that the engine isn't gonna be that smoothly humming thing that you saw in the commercials and maybe might more sound like And the judges are pretty hip to this. If you show up with an RX8 that has an LS swap or some kind of obviously well put together drivetrain, they probably will hammer you with laps. But if you show up with one that clearly like some dude on Craigslist was trying to get rid of because he was sick of all the problems, we like to see people take on that kind of challenge. And hey, if it works, like I said, the RX8 is a great steering, great handling car. Maybe you can do well in a Lemons race with it, but it's not the magic bullet, because in order to get that advantage, you also have to take on the challenge.
Thanks for watching Lemons World.
Don't forget to subscribe.